Hello, second grade. Happy Tuesday. Today for our grammar lesson, we are going to be working on possessive nouns and reviewing possessive nouns. And what possessive nouns do is that they show that you own something. And that's called a possession. It's something that you own or have. And so you're going to see that in order to show ownership, we will add either an apostrophe S to a word or an S and then an apostrophe after. And once you've completed this video, you will complete a possessive nouns match. This is found in your work packet, or you can print it off of the computer. And there are 8 little parts of a sentence, and then you will cut and glue the possessive noun that matches. So it'll give you a little clue, and you'll cut and glue the possessive noun that matches. So let's just go over what possessive nouns are. Okay, so we have a sentence here that says the dog's collar is too large. And you can see that word dogs has an apostrophe S. So dogs is the possessive noun, and it tells us that the collar belongs to the dog. So the dog owns or possesses that collar. It belongs to the dog. So we take the singular noun dog and we add an apostrophe S to let us know that the collar belongs to the dog. Okay, so another example, the sky's color is changing. So we add an S, an apostrophe S to the end of a plural noun when it does not end with an S. So we have sky, and to tell us that the color belongs to the sky, we add that apostrophe S. So the sky owns the color, it possesses the color. We saw the children's snowman. So what we have here is that we're saying the children own the snowman. They have the snowman. So we're adding an apostrophe S. We saw the children's snowman. We add that apostrophe S to let us know that the snowman that we're seeing belongs to the children. My sisters' names are Kate and Nikki. And for the first time here, we're seeing an apostrophe after a noun with no S. And because sisters is already plural, we only have to add the apostrophe. Okay? So what this is showing is that our sisters, we have more than one sister, and they own their name. Their name belongs to them. So because I have more than one sister, that's why I'm just adding an apostrophe. It's already a plural noun. The bus's engine stopped. Okay? So, and you see 2 examples here. And either one is correct for this example. The word bus is kind of special because it ends with an S already. So we can add an apostrophe and then an S to show ownership, or we can just add the apostrophe. In this case, either way would be acceptable. So we're going to look at some examples and pick out the ones that we think should be possessive. So our first one is the Pilgrims' ship was uncomfortable. So only one word here is plural, and that is pilgrims. And so we want to show that the pilgrims have ownership over the ship itself. They possess that ship. That's what they have. So we are going to add an S, an apostrophe at the end. It's already singular. See how it has, or plural, excuse me, because it already has an S at the end. So now we're adding just that apostrophe. The ship belongs to the Pilgrims. This is your possessive noun. A sincere person compliment is a valuable gift. We want to change person to person. They are going to own the compliment. So we add an apostrophe S. The compliment belongs to the person. Person is our noun. We add the apostrophe S to show ownership. Mrs. Graves' class has a great website. Now this one is going to be like the example with the sisters, right? Mrs. Graves is our noun. Okay? She has ownership of the class. This is already plural. Graves, it ends in ES, it's already plural. So we're just going to add an apostrophe. She owns the class. She also owns the website. The class teacher was very young. This is one like bus in our example that's a little tricky. Okay? We can just add the apostrophe. The class's teacher was very young. Or it would be acceptable to add the apostrophe and then an S. So either example here is going to be correct. These words that end in an S are a little tricky and they're sneaky. And on your work today, you will not see any of these examples. So you don't have to worry about this one necessarily. The pony rider was too heavy. We want to say who owns the rider, who possesses the rider, and that's going to be the pony. The pony's rider. We add that apostrophe S. It tells us that the pony has possession of the rider. Your brother's attitude got him in trouble. We want this to say your brother's attitude got him in trouble. The attitude is owned by the brother. So what could we do here to make brothers into a possessive noun? We add the apostrophe S. Your brother's attitude got him in trouble. Amy's report card was wonderful. We want to show ownership of the report card. So who does the report card belong to? It belongs to Amy. So we need to make Amy a possessive noun. So what do? Add an apostrophe S. The little baby's nursery had 5 beds. Remember, this one is already a plural noun. So this would be like our bus example, our Mrs. Graves example. We can add just the apostrophe because this is already a plural noun. So now the sentence says, the little baby's nursery had 5 beds. I didn't know I was eating your cat tuna. We want to say, I didn't know I was eating your cat's tuna. We add the apostrophe S. The tuna belongs to the cat. The girls' outfits were exactly the same. Who do the outfits belong to? They belong to the girls. There are 2 of them. Girls is plural. So what do we add here? Just an apostrophe. We were proud of Chris' performance. We want this. The performance belongs to Chris. So we want to make Chris plural. We add an apostrophe. We were proud of Chris's performance. Okay. Thanks for watching.